All right, another trip to the park with Dakota today. And we got the bells on her today. And the point of the bells are so I can kind of hear. A big part of our psychological strategy that I can't stress enough is I don't want her to think I'm trying to get her back to me. I don't want any desperation on my part of, oh, he's just trying to get her back to me. So the bells gives me the opportunity to kind of see her with my ears. I can hear if she's coming from me. So if she wanders off that way, I take off this way. If I'm not looking at her and I'm literally walking away really fast like I'm trying to get to her, you're going to get more speed and desire to get back to me of, hey, there he goes, get back here. But if I keep looking back to see, is she even coming to me? Did she take off the other way? Where is she? Then that's hampering my strategy of her run into me, and then I stop and look at her, and her saying, well, wait a second, you weren't really trying to get away from me. You were looking back at me the whole time. A lot of times you'll see if you're taking off on the dog and you turn and look back, they'll like almost slow down or stop. I never want to do anything that slows down the speed towards me. So I'm just kind of listening for those bells. And as she goes one way, I can hear the bells coming. When the bells start coming closer, I take off. If I hear the bells going the opposite way, it's like, oh, we should pull out that e-collar and spin her back our way. But the more she can start thinking in her head, he's trying to get away from me and he really is taking off on me, the less she's going to keep letting me get so far away. It's going to start being, I got to keep a closer eye on this guy. He's a flight risk. He keeps trying to get away from me. And he's too valuable to let get away. That's the whole point of when you can get that inside her mind, when her inner dialogue saying, I can't let him get away, he keeps trying to sneak away, that's when you're going to get engagement. That's when we're going to stop getting so much distance as we're getting now. Right now we're getting a pretty common amount of distance. So she's back there, I take off. I'm not trying to get her back. I just take off and get her saying, there he goes again. We're going to notice over the next couple of days, we're not going to be getting as much distance. If I can keep playing this strategy, this perimeter around me is going to get less and less. And that's what we're looking for. And if she kicks off into a drive, she chases after the bird. Well, now we're in a drive and we need to practice our recall. But if we're just out here together, I'm trying to take off on her and get her saying, you get back here. See if she chases this bird. And if she does, it'll be a good recall opportunity. If not, we just keep walking. But you look for your opportunities and choose them wisely. Of when am I trying to get her back to me? And if it's in a drive, then it's like, yeah, you should be trying to get her back to you. She's chasing after something. So if she would have kept going, I'd say that's a good time to press the vibrate. If she's just kind of sticking in our little bubble, then there's no reason. My goal would be get distance from her and see if she's coming towards me. So we're trying to get her to go to the geese, and if she gets desensitized to the geese of, oh, I don't chase after them, that's kind of what you want. Dakota! That's a nice recall back. Wasn't really in as much drive as we like, but we had a little bit of distance and a little bit of drive and some good speed back to us. We've been getting some good recall opportunities today. And we'll notice over the next couple days, probably by Sunday or Monday, we're not getting as many recall opportunities. Just like those geese there weren't as much of a recall opportunity as they were yesterday. It wasn't a take off after them. It was a slider jog. It's going to get less and less, and she's going to start orbiting us more and more. It's going to get closer and closer, and that's our cue of, okay, now can we start taking you to Home Depot? But until we get a little bit more engagement, there'd be no reason to take her into busier spots. Engagement's the name of the game. It's what you weigh everything on, and that's what we're out here building of. just getting her to choose to be by me. And the psychology of me acting is if I could care less if she's by me, and her following me, never me chasing after her or calling her, is a big part of how we're going to get there.